6 belief systems. 6 beliefs of what I call change utilization success. I'm going to start with number 1. When Angela pulls out the hook, and I'm going to stop. We won't get through all 6 of them here. But let's talk about belief number 1. Belief number 1 is this. People that really harness the power of change, they believe that change creates, well, let's set this one up this way. Let's say that we all work for one corporation, and the CEO of the corporation calls everybody together on Tuesday morning, and nobody's for sure why you're in this big room. And the CEO of the corporation gets up on stage and says, "Good morning, everybody. We just had an emergency meeting of the board of directors last week. And I'm here today to announce to you a new round of big, huge, gigantic changes we're going to make in this company beginning next quarter. I'll be back after lunch to tell you what these big, huge changes are going to be. Have a nice morning." Okay, and walks off the stage. Now, what are you thinking here? What's going through your head? Don't be politically correct. What are you thinking? Uh-oh, right? Get the resume out, dust it out, right? Positive things or negative things? What do you think? Negative. That's kind of how we're wired up, isn't it? What would happen if after lunch, CEO gets back and says, "I'm back. You know those big, huge, gigantic changes I was talking about? Beginning next quarter, we're going to change the style and color of our logo. Thank you very much." Okay? And walks off the stage. What are you thinking now? Woo, right? People's reaction, it's probably natural, isn't it? When something happens, something changes, we get a little bit defensive. Our body gets a little cold, what do? We shiver and warm up, right? Get a little hot, you pull it down by sweating. We always have this homeostasis. But people that really thrive on change, they think that changing times creates, what's the word? Opportunities. There are opportunities out there in any kind of a change. Over the half of the companies in the Fortune 500 list got started during a depression or a recession. Over half of them. Lots of opportunities no matter what's going on out there. So the next time a change happens in your business, in your association, in your family, you're going to think, what are the opportunities? There's some opportunities here. Belief number 2, very foundational, very important, very basic. That is when things change. When things change out there, we've got to change some things in here. Now, we're not going to change our principles. We're not going to go against our core values. We're going to have to believe a little bit differently and change our strategies. Easy to say, harder to pull off in the real world, isn't it? Let me give you an example of this. In a second here, I'm going to give you the opportunity to answer a question. And if you answer the question correctly, everyone's going to know your level of true intelligence. If you answer the question incorrectly, everybody's going to know how smart you are. Okay? Who wants to answer the question? Who wants to answer the question? There we go, one man. Okay, and your name, sir? Jim. Okay, Jim. And Jim, here is the question, and nobody help Jim out. All right? Here's the question, Jim. What is the capital of the country of Malaysia?
The other part of the country.
The other part of the country?
Yeah, Malaysia's off the map now, so it's the other part of that country.
Oh, it's off the map?
Yeah, we had to get rid of it.
We had to get rid of it, okay.
Remember the capital of it.
I got it. Glad I asked you here, Jim. This is great, okay. You don't know the capital?
I don't know.
Okay, it's 6 million people, huge, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur, okay? Okay, what is the capital of the country of Mexico? Mexico City. Give the man a hand. Give the man a hand. Excellent, Jim. Very good. Jim, you get $5. You get it, okay? Now, this is a free gig, so he gets $5. If it was paying, I'd give him 20. So we got kind of balance things out here, right? Okay. Now, he's got the money, and you don't. Why does he have the money and you don't? He took the chance. How many of you found it was easier to not raise your hand? Let me see. Yeah, raise your hand if you found it easier not to raise your hand. Okay, right. So it was easier to stay in your nice little what? Comfort zone. There you go. You stay in the comfort zone. It's easy. I don't have to raise my hand. Can't make any mistakes out there, even though things are changing out there. I don't want to change some things in here. See what I mean? When things change, you've got to change.